Hello and welcome to another video. It's OT19 or Ultimate Gamer 19,000, and here today I'm here to explain and give a guide to how to build the Inquisitor Rogue. Now, if I'm being honest, I've never read the Inquisitor Rogue, so I don't really know how to build one. So instead of stumbling in like a fool, I much rather just read it out here and then just give you um, just general tips to how to build an Inquisitor Rogue. So yeah, let's get to it. We get 3 features at level 3. Yeah. Eyes for deceit. When you choose this archetype at their level, you develop a keen eye for picking out lies. Whenever you make a wisdom insight check, determine when a creature is lying, treat a 7 as an 8 on the d20. Honestly, this feature's pretty good. I mean, it's like reliable talent, but a little bit worse. Granted, you do get it a whole lot earlier, around 8 levels earlier. I definitely do think this feature, you will get value on this feature no matter what. So either way, I think it's a good feature for level 3. It's a good feature. Next we got Eyes for Detail. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your bonus action to make a Wisdom Perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. Again, this feature, it can be good, but I definitely think this feature probably won't be as useful as Ear for the Sea, in my opinion. But I mean, it's still not a dead feature. It will have some uses, but definitely not the amount you would want for a 3rd level feature. Insightful Fighting. At 3rd level, you gain the ability to decipher an opponent's tactics and uncover and develop a counter to them. As a bonus action, you make a Wisdom Insight check against a creature you can see that is incapacitated, contested by the target's Charisma Deception check. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against the target, even if you don't have advantage on the attack roll, but not if you don't have disadvantage on it. The benefit lasts for 1 minute to successfully use the feature against a different target. So, I mean, honestly, I think this feature is kind of dead because it probably would just be better to do a stealth. Granted, you don't only have to do it once, but I don't insightful fighting. I don't really like it too much. Um, I definitely do think it can be useful, but it's such a gamble. If you can't get a good wisdom, then you'll probably be screwed. And it's an F feature. I think of all the 3rd level ones, Ear for the Sea is definitely the best. But insightful fighting and Eye for Detail, they kind of feel like useless. But next, at level 9, we get Steady Eye. At 9th level, you gain advantage on any Wisdom, Perception, or Intelligence investigation checks if you move no more than half your speed on the same turn. Again, quite a meh feature. I mean, it is nice that it buffs one of the 3rd level features, but I just wish it buffed Ear for the Sea, because Ear for the Sea is just a lot better. But eh, next, we got Unearring Eye. At 13th level, your senses are almost impossible to foil. As an action, you sense the presence of illusions, shape changers, not in the original form, and other magic designed to deceive the sense within 30 feet of you, provided you aren't blind or deafened. You sense that its effect is attempt to trick you, but you gain no insight into what is hidden or into its true nature. You can use this feature no times equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum of once, and regain all uses when you finish the longest. Yeah, this feature's kind of bad. I mean, it's useless. Unless your DM loves illusion magic, then maybe. But again, it's an action too. I don't. Yeah, I don't think this is really good for 13th level. This is probably a useful like 3rd level feature, maybe ninth. Definitely not 13th level. This feature is kind of eh. Eye for Weakness. At 17th level, you learn to exploit a creature's weakness by carefully studying its tactics and movement. While your Insightful Fighting feature applies to a creature, your sneak attack damage against that creature is decreased by 3d6. This is good. I mean, it's a good feature. Granted, Insightful Fighting isn't the best, but It's better than nothing. So for some tips on this, definitely would recommend half elf because you want a good intelligence, wisdom, and dexterity. Your constitution is going to be piss poor, but that doesn't really matter. For feats, I mean, for feats, I think again it's just pick the old reliable sharpshooter. Wait, what? Where is it? I can't. Yeah, I think again for feats, the old sharpshooter crossbow expert. I think these two just it's you can't beat them if you don't know what sharpshooter does. You gain some abilities, which I will read out. Attacking long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. Your ranged weapons ignore half and three quarters cover. Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 to the attack roll, and if it hits, you get a +10 damage. Pretty good. In crossbow expert, you ignore the loading quality of crossbows with which you are proficient. Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your range attack rolls. When you use the attack action and attack with one hand weapons, you can use your bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow. Overall, this subclass, it's it's a lot. It's a 4 out of 10. I can't give it anything. I can't give it a 5 because I don't think it's useful enough to give it a 5. Some other feats that will be pretty good. Oh, of course, it's Elven Accuracy. Um, Elven Accuracy, again, for any rogue, it's going to be brain dead broken. Increase your dexterity, intelligence, wisdom by 1, which you need all 3 of those. And also, when you have advantage on attack rolls using dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, which you will have a lot, you can reroll 1 dice once. Basically, you get 3d20 on advantage. And with and it's with steady eye, you have advantage on wisdom and intelligence checks. So that feature, Owen Accuracy is gonna get used a lot. Overall, it's not bad. It's not good either. Again, I think 4 out of 10 is very strong. Now, if you do want to do some multi-classing, again, honestly, Ranger probably will be the best for you. I feel like Ranger just gives you a lot of nice options. You could do a fighter dip for action surge, but again, it's this subclass. It's definitely something you play once. This is a one shot subclass in my opinion. It's a subclass you play for a one shot, then probably never touch again. But that's all for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, if you agree with my takes, leave that down below. If you don't, leave that down below. 1419, joining out. Peace.